Hello guys, what is up and welcome to yet another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In today's episode, we're going to be making it all the way up through Zora's domain. No, not fucking Zoro. There's no way Zoro gets that lost to where he ends up in Zelda Ocarina of Time, bro. I mean, you can't blame him. He's two green-themed characters, you know. You know what? Fuck it. I want to see it. It's going to be the best crossover of all time. One Piece x Zelda. It would be the best crossover of all time, bro. But in all seriousness, we're going to be making it up to Zora's domain in today's episode. And also making it through the, what's it called? Jabu Jabu. We don't make it all the way through Jabu Jabu. But we do, we make it about halfway into him. Which it basically is a dungeon, I guess. Styled like a dungeon, has a dungeon map, has a boss fight. Basically every quality of a Zelda dungeon. And I've heard some, let's just say, like, when I heard about how, like, difficult the water temple was, or water dungeon, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I heard about how, like, the water dungeon was, like, really hard. And see, that's my problem is, I thought this was the water dungeon. It's not. And this was already hard enough for me. So, like, I'm praying to God that I don't struggle with this damn water dungeon coming up eventually. Alright, hold up. Now, y'all is gonna see, or y'all is gonna hear some really disgusting shit. Because I got a hair on my screen, and it's annoying the hell out of me. I'm gonna blow it off. Got it, let's go. That's satisfying as hell. But, yeah. We are going to make it up to Jabu Jabu, which again, I thought was the water temple. It's not. I did have my friend to help me out here on this part. It was kind of obvious what to do once he pointed it out. But, I guess I didn't. I just didn't. Okay, we're going to try this again. I had my friend help me on this part. And it was kind of obvious to do once he pointed it out. But I guess I just didn't pay too much attention. Or think about it much. There we go, that's better. But yeah, in case you guys didn't see, we just started 2 new Let's Plays as well. So we got a lot of new stuff and old stuff going on the channel. Obviously, like, there's like PVZ2 that I can always go back to as well. Let's just say you guys have a hell of a lot of content coming because there's a lot more PlayStation games that I want to go through and everything. And then obviously with me now being able to emulate 3DS and PSP games, that pretty much makes it so that I can bring the entirety of the God of War franchise to you, the entirety of, like, the Mario RPG franchise to you. There's a lot that you guys are going to be getting from here on out. Let's just say that. Speaking of, like, more PlayStation games, I recently started, like, trophy hunting. And, because, you know, I had played a decent amount of games just normally before already, so I had a decent amount of trophies already. And again, I'm not really like a trophy hunter. I have about 500 trophies already just playing through games normally, so that tells you how many games I've played. And right now I just started, like, trophy hunting. I started out with Mafia because it's my favorite game of all time. Basically, we're gonna put it that way. Mafia Definitive Edition. Nothing has beat. Even the second one. I played the second one. I admit, I like the gameplay a little bit more, but nothing can beat the story of the original Mafia Definitive Edition for me. For me personally, nothing beats it. So yeah, obviously, I'm going for the Platinum. It's going to be the first Platinum I ever get. And I'm hella excited. I will update you guys on that. So like with the trophy hunt and stuff, if you guys have any like suggestions on what I should go through, probably two of my favorite games of all time that aren't like Nintendo games are Cuphead and Mafia Definitive Edition. So those are probably going to be the two that I immediately go for. Like I 100%, I'm already like over halfway done with Mafia, and then Cuphead, again, it's another one that I really care for. It's like it's not just a game to me; it's an experience. So I'm probably gonna go through Cuphead. If you guys have any more like semi-easy games to go through, go ahead and drop some suggestions. I don't see why not. I was thinking about going through Arkham Knight, but I've heard a lot about like the combo missions, the DLC missions. Obviously, like I don't really have immediate access to like buying the DLCs for anything. That's gonna suck when I go through Cuphead because I'm gonna have to buy the DLC just to platinum it. But yeah, no big deal. I'm just that much of a gamer. I'm a goat for real. You know what GOAT stands for? It stands for greatest of all time. Because it's not over until I win. And I'm going to prove it to y'all right now. See that? I got 8 seconds left on the clock and I still didn't give up, baby. Hey, congratulations. Look at that. Look at that. Time was going into the red and I still won. Because it's not over until I win, baby. But yeah, in all seriousness, if you guys have any, like, platinum suggestions, like, some that are, like, semi-easy, I think stuff that I really struggle with is getting collectibles. That's, like, the stuff I really struggle with, so anything that's not, like, collectible-based, and there's, like, a lot of tedious collectibles and stuff, anything that doesn't really have too much of that, I'm willing to try out. And again, usually it's not gonna be something I like. I don't know. I might go through it on the channel. I haven't decided yet. I know for a fact I'm gonna share the moment when I actually like platinum Mafia. I'm gonna post that to my shorts. And honestly, I might just do that with, like, every platinum trophy I get and make a whole playlist out of it. But yeah, just in general, you guys have a lot of damn content coming. Because, like honestly, I have a whole list of games for, like, different systems and everything that I want to do Let's Plays on. And even the N64 itself, which obviously that's the one Ocarina of Time's on. That's the one I'm doing right now. The N64 itself is all fucking bulked up, bro. Like, for real. There's, like, so many games on the N64, both, like, originals and, like, I think you all know what I'm getting at. There's no point in explaining it. It's just, there's so many games on the N64 that I want to try out, and a lot of them look fun. When it comes to Mario 64, I think the N64 camera to work on a emulator on a phone, it's a bit too much, so I'm probably going to be playing through the DS version instead. I'm not going to lie. The camera is a little bit easier to navigate, so again, it's mostly just because of the emulation and all that. I'm probably going to be playing through the DS version of Mario 64, which I've heard both, that it's better, that it's not better. Honestly, I think I'm gonna like it better, mostly because of the fact that it's like, all right, how do I word this without offending people? It's more modern. Like there's more to do in it. And then Mario 64 was an attempt at what could have been. And again, like, some of the controls are outdated. It's a lot less, like, linear than some of the newer Mario games. Just in general, like, it's gonna be too hard to play through on a mobile device. Let's just put it that way. Whereas you take Mario 64, put it on a device that already utilizes touchscreen controls really well, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. So yeah, the whole reason we go inside of this Jabu Jabu guy is basically to rescue his fat guy's daughter. And you guys are going to see what this guy looks like. He's like a giant fish, basically. But yeah, we got a little bit of a longer episode here today. You know, in case you haven't noticed. I usually prefer to keep episodes a lot shorter just because, like, it helps me with voicing the videos over. It gives me easier times to do, like, commentary and stuff. Like, I don't have to sit here for 40 minutes straight and do commentary the whole time whenever I don't have nothing to talk about, really. Like, usually, if I'm voicing over a 40-minute video, then I've probably talked about everything there is to talk about in a game by like the 20-minute mark. But yeah, that right there, that's Jabu Jabu. I guess he's like their king or something, I don't know. I haven't made it past like where I get to in the end of this video. But yeah, I guess he's like their king. This right here, I know I like cut it out, but basically you just go behind him. And that's because you want to come over to this small island over here and get the ferry behind these two borders. Because the ferries in the last two episodes, they gave us some neat little powers. I guess you're going to be getting another one from this lady. Plus she heals up your health if you really need it going into this dungeon. Speaking of health, like, before the end of this Let's Play, I'm probably going to have, like, just one straight episode of me going back to, like, all the dungeons and getting all the heart pieces and stuff. Because, honestly, it's to the point where I don't think I can beat the boss without having all the heart pieces I can get. Because Ganon himself, I don't know if it's, like, I know there's Ganon boss battles before the final boss. That much I do know. And then, like, some of the combat, like, even this early into the game, it's getting a little difficult. It's getting a little difficult. Like, it's getting up there. That's how I can tell, though, we're coming into, like, the halfway point of the game, because the combat's getting a little bit harder. Or, not even, like, the halfway point. I'm saying more like the peak of the game, where we're gonna have the most fun. It's gonna be straight up like it's just gonna be badass all around. And yo, I'm not even gonna lie. That fairy girl, she's pretty hot. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't know what it is with like green chicks, like fucking She-Hulk, Gamora, I don't know, fucking Princess Fiona from Shrek. I don't know what it is about them. They all just got big old bitties and nice antennas. Yeah. But yeah, we're coming into Zora's Fountain here. Again, but now it's different, because see I forgot a little something, so I need this jar here, and I'm gonna cut back to Zora's domain. Hold up, just wait for it, y'all. I don't know why I didn't just cut to it right away, but just wait for it. Because we're not done yet. We aren't done yet, alright? Here we are. Back in Zora's domain, you need to get your jar out and catch yourself a fish. Which is a lot harder than it looks, okay? So you need to get a fish. Then, this doesn't have to be completed in this particular order. I'm just kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I did use a guide for this part. But yeah, you just throw a fish out in front of King Jabu Jabu. And he treats it like it's a sacrifice or something. And for some reason, he opens his mouth and, without explanation, sucks you in there. Because, you know, that's what fish do. They suck you into their mouths without explanation. Now, see, using the Hylian shield with these guys, it's like kind of weird. Because the Hylian shield is just so strong, it breaks their attacks. So you have to use one of these terrible shields to defeat one of these guys, which I don't get, honestly. Now, of course, this part's pretty easy. Just pull your slingshot out. But I didn't know that, of course. Yeah, honestly, this this quote-unquote dungeon is, it's like a lot more linear than some of the other dungeons, which, again, I'm a fan of, like, linear storylines. That's why Skyward Sword in itself is, like, one of, probably, to this day, my favorite, Zelda game, even though I've only played 3. This is my 3rd one that I'm playing the whole way through. Like, I've had experience with Breath of the Wild. I've had experience with Wind Waker. But other than Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, and of course Ocarina of Time, there's no other Zelda games that I've played full way through yet. Same thing with like Link to the Past and the original Zelda. Like, I've had experience with all of them. I haven't beaten them, so to some extent, I can't say I like or dislike them. I will say though, I loved the Wind Waker whenever I did play it for the first time. Because I probably got about, like, I don't even know how far I got, yo. I know I got at least up to the part where, like, Zelda gets kidnapped and all that, but, see, the thing is, the Wind Waker was fun as hell. I probably, I played that game for maybe 3 hours, and then put it down and, like, never picked it up again, but that's the thing is, like, that's how fun it is that I sat there for like 3 hours, not knowing nothing about it, and now, like, I probably I think I got through it without a guide and everything, and that was like the definitive experience for me. You know, I want every Zelda experience I have to feel like the Wind Waker. Whenever I first picked up the Wind Waker for like 3 hours. Oh shit! You can see her vagina. It's hairy. But in all seriousness, like, yeah, like the Wind Waker, it's like, to me, it's like the definitive Zelda experience. Like, I don't think with the quote-unquote Zelda experience, you can't get much better than the Wind Waker. You can't get much better than, like, the Toon Link timeline games in general. Like, the Minish Cap, it's not really like the Toon Link timeline. It does have that little, like, Toon Link art style to it. But, like, you know, what I'm getting at is that it's a great game. Then, obviously, Spirit Tracks and, Wind Waker. I've had experience with both of those. They both seem really fun. Again, the only Zelda games I've played full way through is Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, and technically not even Ocarina of Time yet. You guys are watching my first playthrough ever of it. Just like back when I did the Minish Cap, except I don't suggest watching my Minish Cap Let's Play. My commentary was terrible, my voice was terrible, and I was sick for most of it. And plus, the videos were long as hell. None of them had any editing or anything. So yeah, I'm just letting you know for your own good. Don't watch my Minish Cap Let's Play, please. Even though the Minish Cap is a great game, That much I can admit. The Minish Cap is a great game that, for me, even when I was playing it even rivaled Skyward Sword. You know, a AAA definitive Zelda linear story-based experience, 3D and all that. Meanwhile, a GBA game that takes maybe 8 hours at most to beat, 2D and everything, like that was coming close to Skyward Sword for me, honestly. So I admit, Minish Cap's a great game. Don't watch my playthrough on it. Either just play through the game yourself or watch fucking Zelda Master or something. I don't know. See, it's what makes my playthroughs on games better than some of the other people, is that, first of all, I'm young, and people just love young people, you know, especially pedophiles. They just love young people. Am I right? And then all my playthroughs, besides like the actual like current gen console ones, are blind. So that means like I'm experiencing them for the first time. You guys are experiencing them with me. So that's also another fun thing. And 3, I edit out anything that's unnecessary. And I mean anything. I don't care how unnecessary it is, how necessary it is. I'll edit out anything that the fans don't want to see. And 4, I have great commentary. I don't talk about business meetings and adult shit. I talk about the fucking school playground and how I murdered a kid on it once. That's what I talk about, man. Not how I got a promotion at fucking Wendy's. No. Hell no. And then I go silent for a couple seconds and hope to God that I can say something else before like the 10-second mark, so that nobody clicks away. And yeah, see, it just happened again too. Okay, we're gonna restart. I find it kind of funny how to open up these doors, we're basically hitting this guy's lungs and opening up his breathing system. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. Alright. Now watch this. Miserable fail. Miserable fail. She's a fish, but she can't swim herself. That's how miserable of a fail it is. But it's a fail for her, not for me. That's on her completely. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. The day after I'm recording this, I got state tests, and it's like 10 o'clock at night right now. Past that, like a little bit past that. So yeah, I got state tests like the day after the night I'm recording this. Man, it's gonna be crazy. I should probably be getting sleep, you know, instead of staying up till like midnight voicing over some Zelda videos and then playing some more Zelda to then voice over some Zelda videos. And I got 3 days straight of this state testing shit. Let's just say I'm not gonna be having a fun time. I might even kill myself. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. That's all we can do is pray. And by like state tests, I mean you're required to take it, or you cannot physically move on to the next grade. And then to actually graduate, you have to pass these state tests. But I haven't paid attention to a single thing all year. I googled every answer I got right. Man, I'm honestly really fucked. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm cooler than you, right? Right? I live in the Keystone State, PA itself, baby. That's right, man. Everything in here, everything down this place, we call it the Keystone Blank. The fucking Keystone Strip Club. Keystone everything, man. The Keystone GameStop, the Keystone Strip Club, the Keystone Walmart. The Keystone hiring 30-year-old men for preschool teachers. And I mean, yeah. Sometimes there's people that apply. I honestly think my brother would be one of them. Because my man, like, he ain't even my man. He's just my brother. And I'm not talking like in a brother way. I'm talking in a brother way. In like, aka like, not a friendly way, a family way. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure he's a pedo after all the gay porn I found in his search history. Including Ezio Rule 34. And the name of a teacher from my fucking middle school, my old middle school. But you know, now I'm cool and I'm a freshman. And I blast music going through the halls, cause you know that's what freshmen do. Except it's not some, it ain't some like Travis Scott. It's fucking Machine Gun Kelly. I'm actually singing Bloody Valentine to your 4th grade crush while you're in 9th grade. See, that's what my brother would do. He's going to be a freshman, and he's going to walk up to a 4th grader and hand her like a love letter. I bet when Link bends over to pick up them chests or whatever's in them chests, my brother, he's probably like, "Oh yeah, it's so hot." Of course, I'm joking. I don't even have a brother, honestly. Yeah. Just ignore all the laughing in the background, you know? I don't even have a brother. Like, man. Not anymore, anyways. That dude sealed his fate whenever he stole my Pokemon cards. I don't know, like he must have been asking for it or something. Because, like, man, my Pokemon cards, it was just too important to me. And my quote unquote brother ripped them up and threw them in the van, bro. He threw them in the fan. And then they got ripped to little tiny shreds. Then he put the fan in the fire and burned it. Cause what the fuck else are you gonna do? with a fire. Other than burn shit. Yeah. See, he's under the influence. That means he's going through a rough time in his life. His 4th grade crush rejected him. So he just had to he had to go into therapy and prison. And after he got out of prison, he tried joining the military, but because he was in prison, they just told him to screw off. They didn't even say fuck off. They just said screw off. Because he's too busy screwing 4th graders. But yeah, we are coming up on the end of the episode here. I think, possibly. I don't even know at this point, man. Yeah. We're coming up on the end. Right after this, we got one more room, and then we're done. This room, it's pretty straightforward. You just throw your boomerang and all that. Now, don't do what I did and try to stand far away to the point where it can't, go near you or nothing, because then you can't go near it, and your boomerang's not going to work. My brother is like a boomerang. You throw him in jail. Comes right back. Man. Alright, I'm done. See, it's not funny to you guys. Because, you guys aren't here. And you guys aren't with me and my brother in the same room right now. But it's funny to me because it's memory making, you know? Alright. Sorry about the little interruption there. And now I gotta edit a video, and it's gonna take twice as long as it was originally gonna take. But you know, that's fine. Because what happened is the video was 35 minutes, so it just ended up ending the screen recording by itself. And I literally had 4 minutes left to actually voice over of this. So I honestly I'm kind of pissed, I'm not gonna lie, because now I have to edit together these 2 clips and wait 20 minutes for it to be done processing so that it actually downloads the video into my phone to where I can actually upload this to YouTube. So honestly, you guys probably aren't going to be seeing this video for a good while. The red slimy thing is gone. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. So if there's a little bit of a delay between the episodes for Ocarina of Time part 7 and I think it's 7 and 8. I believe this is part 8. If there's a delay between the 2 parts, that's why, because this part took I have state testing, and then I gotta edit the video and all that. So yeah, honestly, just in general, upload schedule might not be too strong for the next 2 weeks, and then I'm out of school, and it's gonna be strong as hell because I'll be out of school. Honestly though, yo, I don't know how I'm feeling about school ending this year, because honestly, the school year this year was more fun than the summer leading into the school year this year. It's probably one of the best school years I've ever experienced, because to me, see, I don't even live in the town that my school goes to, so I barely get to hang out with friends and all that. which means like going to school is like my only time to actually like hang out with friends in person. But yeah, anyways, that is pretty much going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As soon as I get the little item out of here, it's actually somewhat important. I'm not going to lie, it's not a boomerang that goes into jail and comes right back out whenever it touches a 4th grader. But yeah, this is a somewhat important item. We're going to grab it. Links the compass. But yeah, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel. That's going to be it for today's episode. Bye.